Good morning, guys. Good morning, and welcome to another show where we react to Liverpool's game last night. That disgraceful performance from the Liverpool team at such a crucial time of the season. Guys, I don't know. Like, I was dreading today, honestly, because that performance was absolutely dross. And let me just kick it off with some of the comments. That way we can, get in the mood to rethink about that game or remember it and see how it goes. Hollywood Rock says Klopp going out sad. That game was doo-doo 100%. Do you remember the Matrix show, the Matrix movie, where the woman says, not like this, not like this. Yeah, exactly how I felt last night, guys. Klopp Talk TV, big up my boy Aled. He says, big up Norby, shocking game and performance yesterday. A lack of identity and went down with a whimper. Real rocket needed for some of them players going into next week. Exactly. Now they put pressure on themselves to perform perfectly the rest of the season. Red Machine says, hello to you and good morning. Abdul Rahim says, hi, Fawzi and guests. Assalamu alaikum. How are you all doing? Eid Mubarak. Eid Mubarak to you. Liverpool 0 versus 3. Atalanta is embarrassment. Shock result. Tough test in Italy for Liverpool. Many thanks. Definitely, guys. It was absolutely dross. I'm telling you now. Make sure you guys hit the likes, guys. Please appreciate it. Klopp left Jeffrey Epstein lookalike out. Tactic him. Oh my god, how can you do that to me, man? This early, man. Let me just laugh at that with big numbers.
Oh, chest. I can't breathe.
Don't do that to me again, man. Oh my days! It just clocked. It just clicked in my head as soon as I was reading that, and the guy. Oh my days! Abdurrahim says, like, subscribe, comment, share, notification, guys. We need the help. The channel unfolds. Many thanks. Exactly, guys. Appreciate it. Hi, everybody. Happy St. George Day on the 23rd of April. Liverpool 0, Atalanta 3. Many thanks from Richard. And Patrick's, what's good, everyone? Anyway, let's get into it, guys. I don't know how you guys felt, but for me, the blame solely lies at Klopp's hands here because he changed the team dramatically, got rid of not all, but some of the big hitters like Salah, Diaz, brought in Elliott in Salah's position, and brought in Gakpo in Diaz's position. Although I would say that Gakpo had a really decent first half, probably one of our best players in the first half. However, when you change a team like this, especially in the quarterfinals of a Europa, it sends a message out to all the fans and all the players that you're not taking this game as seriously as you thought. I think he came in, Simicast came in for Robbo, Gomez went right back, Jones came in as well for Szoboszlai, and I thought it was too many changes to make in such a big game, especially at home. it would have been better to start the big boys, the big guns, and then next week, depending on the result, like just get as many goals as you want or you can against Atalanta, and then maybe make some changes for the second leg. But he did it the other way around. We're going to Atlanta now, 3-0 down. 3-0 down. Let me say that again. 3-0 down. He changed it second half, took off Elliott, took off Jones, and took off Simicas, and then we conceded another 2. Absolutely disgraceful performance. I don't know what to say, to be honest. I wanted to break it down, but when it's a disheartening loss like that, it just felt like a team that's come to the end of its course. And honestly, what I believe is that Man United result rattled Klopp, and he thought it basically knocked him off his equilibrium. He's concussed right now. He's dizzy, and he thought that he could get away beating a quarterfinalist team, decent team, Atalanta, with I think the team could have beat Atalanta easily, but I think the message that it sent was that this is going to be a walk in the park. And the players played like it was going to be a walk in the park. Disrespected Atalanta, couldn't get out. We'll break the game down in a bit, but couldn't get out without long balls. And this is a bit like what I've been saying for ages, the longest under Klopp, is that we are poor playing at the back when the team is pressing man for man, when they're pressing man for man. Anyway, let's have a look at what you guys are saying. Patrick says, saw this coming. We've been struggling since the FA Cup game against United. Facts. Hi all. What a shit show last night. Our mentality was all wrong. Exactly that. Cop On podcast says that, and I'm telling you, these players were not serious, and it was epitomized. And I have to go after my boy Darwin Núñez, who had a one-on-one chance with the keeper and thought that, let me try and chip this guy again. Listen, I've been consistent when I target Mo Salah in these situations. Please do not be fancy. Do not be greedy. When you have a chance, the best option is what you should pick until we are 2-3, even 4-0 up. Then you can start showboating and chipping players, whatever. Absolutely could have went around the keeper and does some. I have no idea, to be honest. If that was my son, and my son does play football, I will be in the ride home. I will be like, "What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Finish your chance, finish your dinner, and then we can have a think about being fancy." Patrick here says we are not clinical on our finishing. 100%. This is it. Núñez, you're not clinical already. How are you trying to do those fancy stuff? It was exactly like at Brentford, right? Even then, I was like, what are you doing? Even though he scored it, please just keep it simple. Football is a simple game. If you start to do this kind of stuff, it will start to bite you in the backside, which it did in last night's game. Jana Elliott says, I am pissed off. So are we. This team are dropping now, I'm afraid. Yeah, you know what? It does look like that. Crystal Palace is going to tell me all I need to know. The Crystal Palace game is going to tell me exactly what I need to know about this team. If they really have the stomach for it or not. And if not, then I think we're done. If at Palace, if we don't get a good result, a good performance, I think we're done for the rest of the season. And I agree with Janet there. Do you think Klopp leaving is affecting the players negatively? You know what? I think he announced it. Well, the announcement came a little bit too early for my liking. However, he wanted to respect, didn't want it to come out, but I think that they're running out of energy now, and they do it for Klopp stuff is run out of energy, and these guys are now just playing on fumes, in my opinion, because 4 competitions in the latter stages, it's not nice. I wouldn't have. What is it? I don't think the Premier League in other leagues is possible because what they do is that they give you favorable slots to play in because they help out their teams in Europe. When Liverpool in the Premier League, they won't help out no Man City, no Liverpool, no Arsenal, no United. They won't help them out. It'll be like the craziest schedule in the world. So I think going for quadruple is a mistake from now on. We should not ever try and do that unless you've got a massive squad, and which we don't. Underestimate Atalanta exactly when you do that. Hey, never underestimate players. Hi, Nobis. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Michael. I'm doing all right, brother. Big up Norby from John Conway. Big up to you, John. The back line was horrible. Needed to drop high line and become more compact again. Exactly. Do you know what it is? You know when Liverpool are rattled? I don't know if you lot notice it, but when we're rattled, we don't revert to a compact shape. We revert like we're open as hell when we're rattled. We're like everybody just goes AWOL. Everybody just starts chasing the ball, and they forget. They know that they have to counter press, but they forget the system in which that works. And so everyone just becomes a hero ball guy. Everyone wants to shoot. Everybody wants to go everywhere. Everyone wants to take on people. But we're gonna come to individual players, guys. We'll come back. We'll come to the individual players. Anyway, let's have a look at the Sulfur score here. Forget the ratings, guys. Forget the ratings. Let's have a look at our setup. We set up with a 4-3-3. Obviously, Wataru in the defensive midfield role. Curtis Jones on the left. Alexis McAllister, who had a quiet game as well from his usual self. And Harvey Elliott. I thought Harvey Elliott played decent enough to stay on the pitch. I don't know why he was taken off. He could have taken off Jones and put Elliott, McAllister on the left side, and then bring Salah on. Because Szoboszlai, we're gonna have to have a discussion about it right now, guys. Dominic Szoboszlai. I've been saying this for the last the second half of the season. Yeah, when I'm watching the guy very carefully. Amazing shooter. He got amazing shot. He has amazing energy. However, in midfield, and you saw it for the third goal, in midfield, the guy does not know how to take care of the ball. You saw it against Man United, and you saw it against Atalanta. He absolutely does not care for the ball. He is a winger. Wingers never care for the ball. They're looking to dribble. They're looking to go past players, but they never take care of the ball. And when I mean take care of the ball, I mean like make sure that there's no stray passes coming from you. And the last few games, I've been seeing stray passes. I've been seeing that he's in on, he's driving at the back four, and he can't slot in a Nunes or a Salah, and he always either underhits it or overhits it, or the weight of pass is absolutely not for Dominic Szoboszlai, in my opinion. And that's why I think he is not a midfielder. Can he do a job there? Yes, he can do a job there. Going forward, can he, if we want to be intricate with our play, he cannot play in midfield. If we're playing against a really, really tough team and we need his energy, can he play in midfield? Yes. But do not expect this guy to give anyone a good weighted through ball, or he'll take some crazy risks like last night when he did a little, I don't know, outside of the boot, short pass to Konate. Not taking care of the ball, guys. This is the stuff that you do like higher up the pitch where you can take these kind of risks, but he gives a short pass to Konate. Konate is in no man's land. He can't go. He's thinking, should I go? Should I not? And he absolutely wet the bed with that. I don't know what you lot think. Let me know what you guys think. Is Szoboszlai the answer to or does he have a massive future at Liverpool in midfield? You guys let me know in the comments. Hollywood Rock says here, we've peaked at the wrong time. Richard, I'm going to come back to this, yeah? We're going to do some player ratings. Maybe might do some player. We'll come back to this. Patrick says, glad Jota is back. Hopefully he doesn't get injured till the season ends. Yeah, hopefully. The guy is a machine. He's like yeah, no soul. No, he doesn't care about like passing stats or ever looking good. He's looking to score. Jota, that's who he is. Liverpool can't score. We won't win Europa League and the Premier League playing like this against Atalanta, Man United. Exactly. Two of the teams that we didn't take seriously, guys. So what's like Konate Kelleher mistakes? Yep. But I wouldn't blame too much Kelleher because he did save us twice in the first half. Yes, but he should have saved the other one, but he made his face saved an easier chance for Atalanta. I'll play the kids in the second leg now and go all out for the league. That's an opinion. Liverpool getting found out. You know what? Carlo Ancelotti used to say that we know how Liverpool play. So it was easy for them to prepare for us. Klopp has to start with the first team players now. Exactly, man. It's the last 6-7 games, man. No rest. If you want to rest anyone, take them off like towards the end. Like when we score 2-3 goals. If we do, anyway. Hungarian Darren Anderton. Oh, my days. You know what? Darren Anderton was a better midfielder. I'm going to tell you, I'll be honest with you. It was a better midfielder because he had tech, he can keep the ball, he can pass well. What Szoboszlai's got, he's got the pace, he's got the energy, that's a winger, bro. If it was me, I wouldn't be too much against him being converted into a right wing back under Amorim if we do get him. And maybe his emotions talking right now, but I do not see him as a midfielder. Please don't forget to subscribe. We really appreciate your support. So 100%, guys. Without you guys, obviously, we can't bring any of these stuff. We appreciate you lot. We love you lot. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, and all that good stuff. What's this? Hair gel merchant. Richard says, I was like, what is he really good at? Never scores, never assists, lazy play, and makes a mistake. That's what I said about his assists cannot come unless it's from the wing, I think, a cutback or something. But like to be putting a through ball in, I don't see it. Sir Bozo says Hollywood Rock. Sobos is becoming unreadable. Guys, you know me, innit? But I think Szoboszlai is not reliable. Is not. He should never have come on for Elliot. Never in a million years. Elliot on the left side would have been a much better shout. I don't know what Klopp was thinking. Naby Keita was better. You know what? Naby Keita, if he didn't have the injuries, 100%, 100% better than Szoboszlai. But people are gonna say, well, he was never available. Yeah, but if you're available all the time, but you're still not performing, what's the difference? Posey said it the other day. We don't like to defend. Those previous games proved it. You know what? Klopp said in the beginning of the season, do you remember when we signed Wataru? And he said, yeah, we really need you because the rest of our players are super, super offensive. Can't have just one defensive-minded midfielder, you know what I mean? And we don't have anyone athletic in midfield. The only person I can think of that's quite athletic is Gravenberch, and he's just suffering from low confidence at the moment. Unreliable, that's what you meant. Yeah, 100%. He's unreliable at the moment, guys. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's have a look at some of the the heat maps where these guys were going through the average position and their heat maps. Let's have a look here. There you go. Look, the first half, you had Elliot dropping this deep. Joe Gomez and Elliot pretty much getting in each other's way. And do you know what? The setup was not as bad, but there was certain elements. The elements were this, guys, yeah? Let's have a look at Atalanta quickly. Which is a little bit more even. They're spread out through the pitch, not clustered in one area too much. Look here on the left, we're always clustered here. But anyway, if we go back, when Atalanta push us man for man, have you seen how we bottle playing out of the back? We can't do it. The only person I would say that can do it is Alexis McAllister from deep. The rest can't receive a ball with their back to goal and turn a player. Thiago as well, but he's not unavailable. But only Thiago and Alexis McAllister can do those turns. The rest, maybe even Jones. But the rest, absolutely. This is why we lost to Arsenal, to be honest. We bottled it against Arsenal. We freaking shit ourselves because they were pressing us man for man and we couldn't keep it. Look at Man City when Arsenal tried to press them in the beginning of the game. Man for man. What do City do? They play. They're out of the press. Arsenal get scared and go back and play in a low block. We could not do this, guys. This is the problem with Liverpool the last few years under Klopp. I'll be honest, Genie used to do it well, but it was difficult. Before Mane will get onto long balls and never give up. But these guys are not built the same as what the other guys used to be. We used to be demons chasing the second balls. Now, second balls, everybody gets the second ball ahead of us. Every time. And then they're on a counter. And we're open as hell, people out of position. Can't do nothing. We cannot sustain this type of football, guys. And I think, although I would love him to stay, but I think the part of the reason why Klopp is leaving is because the message has been heard for too long. The same message. The players are getting the same message for too long. They become complacent. They become like they're not going to perform anymore because you're hearing the same thing again and again. And it becomes a little bit boring. Either you change the freaking whole team, not just the midfield. You kind of changed the whole team, the attackers, but the attackers are not gelling well with the midfielders. Understandable as a first year. I can't get ahead of myself too much. It's the first year for these guys. However, I still feel there needs to be a lot more work to be done with regards to receiving. This is why I wanted De Zerbi, because he absolutely, look the way he gets Brighton playing. You saw Brighton at Anfield a few weeks ago. The way he gets these guys playing, unknown players, doesn't matter. No name players. This guy will get them in the right position to receive the ball, not panic under the press, under pressure. First time one-touch passing, and you're out of the press. We're scared to do one-touch passing. We were so scared to do one-touch passing, and sometimes when we did do it, we gave the ball away. So that made us even more scared to try it. And then just give it back to Kelleher, long ball up to Darwin Núñez, and then Atalanta's got the ball again. Absolutely ridiculous, man. That game was so horrible, I can't believe it. Let's go back to the comments. Richard says here, cracks are showing, peak early, getting found out, can't defend, not athletic, no rotation. Injury cost us the Europa League and Premiership and the Premier League. To be honest, just as the players are coming back, We start to do this. We start to do this as the players are coming back. Norbis, what's your take on Nunes? He's awful, in my opinion. Nunes is absolutely a beast, a monster. He makes runs unselfishly almost all the time. However, it is time, high time, that you be chaotic in all aspects of your game except finishing. You need to calm yourself down and become methodical and clinical when you finish. He needs to learn how to control his emotions, be crazy, but as soon as you're in front of goal, you got to be the Zen master. Next season is pivotal, Nunes. Nunes has to, in my opinion, show like he's improved this season, but show us the easy chances are in the bag. You need to show us the easy chances are guaranteed. Hollywood Rock says Gravenberch, the Dutch Lil Nas X isn't good enough. No, listen, Hollywood Rock is good enough. The guy just needs some a run of games to feel that he's part of it. Right now, he's thinking a little bit too much, thinking to impress, thinking about the pressing, thinking about the defensive side of his work. I have faith in him to improve 100%. Plus, he hasn't been playing much. It's not like some of the guys has been having so many chances and then keep allowing them chances. You know what I mean? Like a Szoboszlai. Richard says here, Darwin Nunes can't finish easy chances. It's true. Antoine here says, I was speechless, bro. I was like, hey, you know what? The funny thing is, yeah, you know, I wasn't even outraged. I was just like, I could see this coming. Richard says, Gravenberch, Gakpo not good enough for LFC. I think they are both good enough. I think these guys, the team needs to play to their strength. Their strength is total football, Dutch style, 2 feet. Gakpo can easily turn with the ball to his feet. He was doing that last night when he gets pressed, hold off a man, turn, drive, almost set up Elliot. And Gravenberch is the same. It's just that we don't play to their strength. It's always this ball over the top, and they have to chase. Richard says Liverpool need to reinvest in the summer 2024 with a new manager. The owner won't spend money. Next manager will leave. Also, with this ownership, you know what? That's why I said, yeah, because of the ownership model. Listen, we can't kid ourselves. Klopp has said it a million times. This is how they operate. This is how they're gonna operate. They got Edwards back so they can get those cheap deals and sell quite well. The reason why they want Edward back is to do that. So I think we need to sell, in my opinion, in the summer, Diaz, because the reason why I say you sell Diaz is he's so unpredictable with his dribbling that not even the players know when he'll pass to them. And you can't have that because players will stop making runs. Players will just start watching you as soon as you start dribbling. But if people knew he'll take a man and then pass, then they'll be more inclined to, finish any assist that you have. You'll have a lot more assists than he has because the players don't know when he'll pass or what have you. So Diaz is good. Diaz is sold for me. Salah is sold because it's last year of his contract, and I think it's the last time we can get big money for him. If he wants to stay another year, fine, but he's going to leave on a free and then get a crazy huge deal somewhere. Saudi probably. Robo needs to go. We need to get like a more technical. Robo and Simicas basically need to go and get like a technical left back or someone that's quite good on the ball. I mean, Robertson has got the energy, but I think those energy days are gone because almost all teams are matching you energy-wise. Everyone is pressing. Everyone is doing doggies up and down. So you need something else in your locker. You can't just have that anymore. Who else? I'll keep Gakpo. I'll keep Gravenberch. I would think about. I'll give Szoboszlai one more year, but I will think about change of position for him 100%. He's got to change position, and I'll sell Kelleher because I think he deserves the first to be, a number one somewhere. If not at Liverpool, then somewhere. He needs that. But yeah, that's what I would do. Nunes showed his main talent, poor finishing. Fozy says here, big up Fozy. People were celebrating those old players leaving, and now it shows no leadership, no results. Exactly. Sometimes, guys, man. Some of the underrated things, let me just break it down to some of the underrated things that our previous players used to do. And I'm not saying to keep them or whatever. If you were going to sell them, you need to sell or get rid. Make sure you bring in players with the same type of mentality into the club. For example, Sadio Mane on the left. Every time we played a big team, especially Arsenal, what does he do in the first couple of minutes? He doesn't allow their fullbacks to get him. He'll get one of their fullbacks to show. He'll jump up for a header or something and give him an elbow. Did it at Chelsea? Did it at Arsenal? Did it at United? The reason being he'll do that is to show that I'm ready for a fight today. So the fullback can't, will have that little bit of doubt for every challenge. He won't just go in recklessly. He'll know, hey, this brand, he can give us as good as he can take. So I got to be careful here. And that makes those defenders panic, like on the ball, especially when you're coming and closing them down. They'll quickly get rid of it because they don't want you to be, on them too much. That's what he used to bring. And used to help Robbo back so well, bro. We don't have that now. Diaz he runs back, but he's not. When do you ever see Diaz tackle a man? Well, Sadio Mane will tackle a guy, slide tackle a guy. Remember the Leicester game? Come on, man. The guy is too much. And Firmino, how many times he'll pinch off a player in an attacking situation, and then boom, we're gone. And then the counters 5-on-2 is the goal, guaranteed, no hesitation. But our players hesitate. Gagbo should change his name to. Let's not take the mick out of people's names, guys. That's a personal shot. I've got my last name is Nur Noor, and so imagine I don't know, maybe it means something in one other person's language, and they say, it means poop or something, and then they manipulate it to sound like that. It's not nice. Klopp doing a Wenger now is good. He's leaving. No, he's not doing a Wenger. He's not staying. You know what I mean? Like he clinged on Wenger. Wenger was clinging on, but he should have left a long time ago. I think he recognized. Klopp did the smart thing. He recognized that I can't keep telling the same thing. I can't keep squeezing blood out of a rock. You know what I mean? So the ownership really tired him, in my opinion. More like Gakpo. No. Allow it, Fozy. You see, everyone's doing it now. Grab a ball, Gakpo. Come on, boys. Allow it. Timmy No Class. Is that Simicas? Our team is a mirror image of Klopp now. No energy FC, exactly. He threw it out there, and then now they've all taken it out. Burnt out FC. Andrew Robertson isn't technical. Can't keep the ball and not good on the ball. Yeah, exactly that. He never uses his right foot watching, whether it's to control or pass. That right foot is just there to run. And you can't be like that in this day and age. You got to be like, look at Van Dijk, very technical centre back. He'll receive it on his left foot, receive it on his right. He'll turn on his left. He'll turn on his right. He'll do a long ball on his left, do a long ball on his right. You got to have these skills. They are prerequisite now. I'm telling my son 100% you need to work on your left foot. Otherwise, you won't be looked at. You won't be looked at in the future. Sell the players and make money back. We like release players on a free transfer. Yeah, we need to be a little bit more ruthless. I think that's why Edwards is back here, and that's why Klopp, he lost the power to Klopp. Klopp was more sentimental, but Edwards wanted to get rid of Henderson. Klopp didn't agree. I think Henderson went and cried to Klopp, and Klopp said, "I'll talk to them on your behalf." But I think we need to be a little bit more ruthless when we see a place like showing signs of decline, or he could decline in a year or two, which is Salah. Sell, sell, sell. Yeah, I'm not saying he's declining now. I'm just saying 100% there's going to come a time where he'll decline, and that's very, very soon. We have to give it all at Atlanta. Depends. Depends on the weekend's results. If Arsenal drop points on the weekend, they got Aston Villa. Send out the reserves against Atalanta and go hell for leather for the league. And Klopp TV says, Klopp Talk TV, sorry, says, I agree, mate. It therefore rattled us in our pursuit of the league. The cup game really set us backwards. Look at how shaky our performance has been since. Yeah, 100%. That United game in the FA Cup like rattled us to the core. We thought we were going to put, and that was actually the first game that we pulled up thinking just our presence will win us the game. Just us turning up will win us the game, which is not the case. Which is absolutely not the case. If you guys start to think that, if you start to think like that, you know you are effed. You know you are effed because the mentality is busted, bro. The mentality is busted. Let's have a look now. Some news. If we can find any news on Liverpool. Do you know how many times? I just see Joe Gomez shooting. You lot, fans, the fans at the ground, can you please stop encouraging Gomez to take shots, especially from 35 yards out? Like he hasn't got that skill set. If he had, then yes, but he doesn't. That should be someone like McAllister shooting from there. Szoboszlai shooting from there, but not him. Yeah. So let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real. At the end of the day, guys, we'll try and end the stream here. It was a good morning session where I got everything off my chest. It kind of feels good. I don't know if it feels good for you guys. But getting your stuff off your chest, I've been saying for the longest, even when we were doing well, my take-home message is Szoboszlai cannot play in a midfield. I think going forward, we need to create something between Alexis and Gravenberch, in my opinion. Gravenberch, just watch him, guys. Receives the ball absolutely the best in our team. Left foot, right foot, half turn, absolutely beautiful. Drive with the ball. He's got very good height. All he needs to do is just believe in himself again. A year out with ACL for Ajax, then a year out not playing for Bayern Munich, and then getting bits at Liverpool has not done any good for his confidence. He needs a run, and what Caicedo did to him made it a little bit worse. I was hoping that he have a good game in a cup competition, cup final, and then that would ignite and open up and for the real Gravenberch to stand up, which it hasn't yet. But I still believe because I've been asking for this guy since he was at Ajax, and I still believe because he had go back watch the Ajax versus Liverpool. I think it was the COVID season after we won the league, the Champions League, where the ground was empty. How much he had Henderson on smash at Anfield. absolutely destroyed Henderson. And nobody in our midfield could go near him, can get near him. Fabinho couldn't get near him. None of these guys could get near him, guys. So go have a look at that. That's my take-home message. But it's not over. It's not over. Guys, I've had a frustrating time last night watching these guys. However, the reality is it's not over. We still have the league in our hands, and technically still in our hands against Atalanta. However, if we beat Crystal Palace 5-5 or something, yeah, and Arsenal falter a little bit, bin this Europa, go for the league, go for it 100%. You know what I mean? That's my take-home message. We got everyone back now. Let's go all out for the league. We can juggle 2 competitions. Why doesn't McAllister take corners instead of Robbo? Doesn't Klopp see this? If McAllister took the corner, I think then you're missing, like, you know, the situation we had in against Forest, where the second ball he can collect that and put it back in. Where Robbo doesn't take it, he's at the halfway line at best. He cannot be on the edge of the box, either taking a shot or delivering from the edge of the box. For me, he's more of a long crosser than a short one. When have you seen Robbo do a short one like McAllister did against Nottingham Forest? Hardly. So on his weaker foot as well. Never. So that's why I think McAllister is set up to take to be centrally, just in case the ball drops for him, and then he can do some of those top bin finishes that he's been doing lately. But yeah, just before we go, guys, everyone comment where you're watching this from. I want to see like how diverse we are, guys, where everyone is living, not just London, Liverpool, whatever. Let's have a see your city that you're commenting from, and then we'll end it there. I'm gonna give shout outs to everyone that comments. Let's go. Let me see the comments, guys. Guys, as I said in the beginning, not like this. Please do not go out with a whimper. Do not end the season on a whimper. Let's go out gun blazing. You know what I mean? Even if we don't win the league or the Europa, lose it with freaking all guns blazing. Like, we went all out, toe to toe with everyone, and we lost it on goal difference or something like this. You know what I mean? Patrick is calling from. My God, it's been a long morning. Tanzania, shout out East Africa, my brother. Tanzania, never been. Would like to go. Heard they got good safaris and things. Better than Kenya. Let me know. But yeah, guys, we'll keep it pushing. We'll keep it going. We'll see you guys at the next show. We've got the shows coming thick and fast. We're going to have a build-up show for the Crystal Palace game and a reaction show for that game. And then we'll do a breakdown of the Crystal Palace one on Monday as well. Trust me, guys, I've got kids right now and it's still the holidays, so I haven't been really able to, sink my teeth into a lot of stuff because they drive me crazy just to even take them out of my room so I can do this video right now. It takes a lot. So until the Crystal Palace game, guys, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscription. If you haven't liked, like it now, please. It helps with the algorithms and it helps other people see the stream and get on board. Get on board the the LRFC community and family. Until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Got my stuff off my chest. Someone said that you'll never show like, your true opinions. Yesterday made me show my true opinions, man. I was holding in the Szoboszlai stuff for quite some time. A lot of people were raving about him, and I was just holding it in, angry because I was thinking this guy is not a midfielder. But today, everyone, well, like this, to like yesterday's performance, brought this.
Gotcha, bitch.
No, they got me. They got me. I couldn't hold it in any longer. But until next time, guys. Yeah, James. Thank you, William, Jason. But James, yeah, we're next on build up show on a Sunday. That's the next time we're on, and a reaction show on the straight after the game, or like 10-15 minutes after the game. Make sure you join us for that. We'll be bringing in more shows. We're gonna have some quizzes. We're gonna have some, player ratings. We're gonna have some drafts, maybe, where we can draft all-time Liverpool greats. Yeah, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And also, yeah, I'll be bringing some FIFA. If any of you guys into FIFA, or what do they call it now? Then it's not called FIFA anymore. It's called, what is it called now? Bloody Satin 24. EA 24? EA 24? Is it EA 24? I think it's EA 24. I'm going to bring that, guys. If any of you guys want to play me, I'm going to give you guys, add me on PlayStation 5, Norbeats, NURBEATS. Add me on that. And then anytime I'm on and I'm live on the show, and I'm streaming live, request a game and I'll definitely play you guys, and we'll stream it here and we'll talk shit to each other and see, may the best man win. You know what I mean? So guys, held you up for too long. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your afternoon. And until next time, I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful time. Peace out.